Hello everybody, it is Purple Nova and welcome back to Satisfactory. This is episode 98 on the series, and in today's episode we are going to be placing two kind of sections of constructors. One for I think copper sheets and the other one for iron plates. We only have four more kind of sets of constructors to place. And so next episode we'll be placing the last two, so that way we have all our constructors ready for our base tour on episode 100 on this series, which is crazy to think that we are pretty much to episode 100. So yeah, with that being said, let's jump into today's episode. All right, so as you can see and as you can hear, I got my boombox going. It's pretty great. I think this is amazing. It's a little loud. I don't know if it's loud on your end. I guess I'll see in post-recording and editing. Oh well. So man, I just want to jam out to it this whole entire time because it sounds cool. I'm just gonna turn it down just a little bit. It's the Goat Simulator one too, which sounds awesome. It's quite loud. Oh well. Okay, so we are going to be placing our constructors for our copper sheets. Now, what if I just place this down? Can I put it down like? So if I place it down, oh, I don't want to boom. There we go. As I walk away, it gets a little quieter. Nice. Okay, now I can hear myself think. So sorry, I wasted like 2 minutes of your time right there. Oh well. So if you don't know, I have this really nice constructor. My goodness, I'm still a little sick, so sorry if I get confused quite easily in this episode, but that's okay. So we still have a constructor. We have, let's see, we can place 48 constructors on one level. Yeah, that's, yep. So I'm gonna place this one and then I'll kind of go through how this works. So how these constructors work is I place it in backwards, so that's fun. And let me try that again. So these constructors are all supposed to face one way, or like the inputs and outputs are way specific. So yeah, so you can see here the outputs are on the outside, so they come in and go out. The inputs are on the inside, yada yada yada. You know the drill. If you aren't sure, I can explain it in previous episodes quite a bit. And this blueprint has upgraded over time, so now we have electricity to this blueprint. So all you have to do is connect this little wall outlet to other wall outlets, and that's about it. Otherwise, it's pretty nifty. Again, we can put 48 constructors on a level, and we need 70 constructors for our copper sheet. So we're gonna do 2 levels of constructors, which should go pretty quickly. And yeah, just gonna let our brains go to mush with Goat Simulator music in our ears, which is awesome. I don't know if any of y'all have played Goat Simulator. Great game, really. Great game. I know they made, I don't, is there like Goat Simulator 2 and 3 or something like that? I don't know. I haven't played it in a while, but I played it, used to play with my brother way back when, like the first Goat Simulator, and had an absolute blast. Didn't know what was going on at the time, but we had an absolute blast. That was fun. And this is what you listen to. This music, perfect for the game. This sums up the game entirely. You know, it's great. Okay, I'm gonna continue working. So look at that, there's 48 constructors just right there, and we are only 6 minutes into this episode. That's incredible. So I'm gonna place all of these constructors for each of the levels, and then I'll go into what I usually do, the connecting power and doing the logistics underneath. So yeah, so we only need 70 on this level. Now for that 70, which way do we need to face it? We need to face it this way. So 48, which means we can do 96 on 2 levels. So 48 plus 8 is 56. And then I actually did this wrong. Since we are here, I have to place another level because we are 1 out that way. I'm just gonna do that, just that way I am in line with the level below us. Almost forgot about that. That would not have been good. That would have really messed some things up. So there we go. 48, 56. And then just gonna go outwards this way. So 56, we've got 64. Is that right? Did I do my math right? 64, so we just need 6 more, which we'll just place right there. And we'll do defaults. So we can take out 2 of these. Boom and boom. So that should be 48 plus 16, which is 64, and then plus 6, which makes it at 70. So all these are going to be copper sheets, and I'm going to grab you because you sound interesting. I don't know what this song is. I don't know this one. That's fun. I'll place you there. All right, so now for our next level, which is going to be for, oh, what are we putting? I forgot what we're putting. We're putting in one for iron plates. Now we only need 27 for iron plates, so we should be able to fit it all on one level, which is going to be nice. So I just need to fill this all out. Which, if you didn't know, these are 12 by 12s. So, words, hard, yes. So our block was 12 by 12. The whole entire megabit factory itself is a 15 by 15, which is decent size. Actually, it's not too bad for size-wise. It's manageable. I haven't ran into any problem with needing more conveyor belts for kind of each section on how I have this laid out. Like, we don't have to like merge and split so much. We do have to a little bit, but it's to a manageable extent. So there we go. That should be our 12 by 12. So now we just need 27 for iron plates. And again, so this is one of the last episodes we're going to do constructors on, which we've been doing them for I don't know how many episodes now. Quite a bit. That's okay. It's needed. If you're following along, then you've seen it before. But if not, then you're seeing this for the first time, and you're seeing how cool we got this. So, place, please. You should have placed right there. And I'm looking at the arrows. I don't know if you see that. So there's like the orange and green arrows. I'm looking at the green arrows. I want the green arrows on the outside to face towards me, face towards that way. And the middle arrows, the green side to be facing that way. Oh, and I guess green going that way, orange also going that way. No, green going, you know what I mean, you know. I think, I hope. Oh wait, hold on. Did our lighting get fixed? That's so weird. We're up so high that our lighting stuff is kind of not working, which is okay. All right, so that is, it is 16. So we're just gonna do another one. Make sure our arrows are facing the right way. So this is going to make us at 32, which is actually, I'm just coming here and 32, 30, 28, and 27 is now all that should be left on this level, which is fun stuff. I gotta make sure I don't delete things I still need. Yeah, there we go. So one of the things that was mentioned in the comments of previous videos is why I don't connect my conveyor belts. So the problem I run into is inventory space. It's a long ways down from here. Like, we're getting pretty damn high, and it's like you can't even see the bottom. Like, that's our rail system that goes way out and way in. So we're a bit of a ways from the bottom, and it takes quite a long time to trek all the way up here. So, which means I take a lot of resources with me when I do come up. And I commonly don't have enough to have the blueprints and also afford doing the conveyor belts within the blueprints. Like, like here I got a bit. I've been able to, like, I got about 900, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, about 1,000 of that, those AA sheets, and everything's Mark 5. That's how we do it. I may think 1,000 is pretty good, but these, well, it adds up. It really does. And I typically don't have enough space to hold almost 5 stacks of them. But so I just do it for inventory. Otherwise, and I'll come back through and connect all the conveyor belts. That's just how it'll go. It's gonna take a little more time, but that's okay. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. It made sense in my mind, and then I just stuck with it. So yeah. Okay, so that is our 2 different levels. So now I'm going to go over the power. So we're gonna do the power on this level. I'll kind of show you the connection of them. So really easy. All I have to do is just connect to there. I gotta grab from here and connect to here. Grab from here and connect to here. And that's it. That's all I have to do for power. Sorry, my neck is achy. I have an achy neck. Look at that. So then everything's connected to together on this power level. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do the power all throughout the base. Still contemplating how that's gonna work. I'm gonna connect each level to each other, and if I'm gonna have any control over which levels run and which levels don't. But you know what I don't have control over is autosave. I'll never have control over autosave. It'll always control me. We'll always be controlled by autosave. And the just sheer pause that it brings to our playthrough. And the loud noise that it brings to our playthrough. Alright, so I'm just doing the power level for all of these, which is really simple. And we only have 3. Now this one we have 3 rows of constructors, which is pretty easy to connect all. And just like that, they're connected. Pretty simple stuff. Pretty textbook, and we only have 2 rows there, which makes things quite easy. So there we go. Now we gotta do our more logistical conveyor system. Now I don't do all the conveyor belts. Like, that's gonna be its own thing where I just go through and put them all in. But I do the conveyor lifts downward, just so that way I have those in place, because those take a little longer. It's not as simple as just connecting one conveyor to the next. These are just a little bit more, nothing complicated. It's just bringing the lifts, or doing all the lifts. So this lift needs to come towards me because it's on the outside. Oh, shaboom. This one, I'm gonna click R. If you click R in placement mode, it's for these conveyor belts, it switches the way they go, which is really nice. So like you can see right there that you see 2 green arrows like facing away from each other. They're right next to each other. But if I click R, then that one turns into an orange arrow, and that's what we want. We want them facing the same way, which is quite nice. Then we're just gonna switch and switch and switch and switch and switch. In place. In place. And now when we come under here, you can see that they're all nice and neatly here. And then I can just plop down. And I don't have to switch them now down here, but I just have to know how far down I go. So I bring those all the way down to the bottom, the outside ones, then the inner one, which is actually the one that the conveyor, or that the inputs go to this middle one, because if you look, this middle one goes here, which goes and splits into each constructor. So I just have that middle one. I only drop it down 2 because so this is like a 2 wall high kind of system for our floor for logistics is 2 walls high. And so I just pop this down 2 because when I want to place my merger for our outputs that are on the outside, I can just place it. It goes to where I want it to place, which I really hope it does. I need you to connect up right there. You see that it's perfect. It's like right on top of it. Doesn't really clip through it. It does a little bit, but I'm not too worried. All right, so then I just bring this down, and I basically just repeat this. It's rinse and repeat. And you can get pretty with it if the game doesn't hate you. Or if you don't have so many damn assets in it that it doesn't know what to do. So bring this down, and then yeah, I think right there. There we go. And then down. You just hear Goat Simulator playing in the distance. So merger, which I need to delete that. Why don't I turn my flashlight on? Sorry, you probably couldn't see anything. I really didn't even know where I was doing. I just kind of muscle memory at this point. Switch to a merger right there. And bada boom. And then I can just go. I'm going to use my hotkey for my conveyor belts, Mark 5s, and just connect them all. Now, I don't bring them out to the edge because I don't know how I'm doing that yet. I've yet to decide that. There's a lot of decisions I have yet to make. Oh well. But there we go. So that's our logistics. Look at how nice and neat that is. Really uniform. Really nice. We've done it for every other level that we've created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the logistical floors for our other two, and I will see you when I'm done with that. Alright, so I think I've pretty much gotten all the logistics with some very upbeat music and everything that way with Goat Simulator. Boy oh boy, is my brain doing something with this music. I don't know. It doesn't know what to think. So I can't with this music. It's too funny. So I got all the logistics pretty much done for each floor. They're all done. All good to go. Very good. I don't even know what to think. Next episode, we're going to do our last two levels, and then you'll be done watching me do Constructors, at least for this Mega Factory. And it'll look different for the next ones. I'm not going to do the same thing for the next Mega Factories. But episode 99 will be our last level of Constructors. And then it's episode 100, which is our base tour. Which for that, we're just going to do the whole base. I know I did the episode 50 base tour, but there's new things, and I also want to go over the old things in case anyone never watched, or no, in case you didn't watch that episode 51, or you came after it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye!